Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel Mayta What Ifs. Today I am back with a new story. The name of the story is What If Naruto, the odd one out. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now before continuing this, I promise I was trying to make a serious story, but I ended up having a little bit of fun and I came up with this idea. So hope you guys enjoy this one, and if you do, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my other channels as well. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in a reality that was quite different from a canon. In this reality, Minato and Kushina had kids without any problem, and they had triplets at that: Menma, Mito, and Naruto. As the family that from 2 turned to 5 was quite happy and big, and so to celebrate, they were back at their home and having a happy evening. While the rest of the Konoha peacefully fell asleep, the Kyuubi was peacefully sealed within Kushina without any confrontation at all. All because of a small mistake that happened because of Zetsu mistaking the dates. He thought the child will be born on October 12th, and when they arrived at the location, it was empty. Where is everything? Where is Kushina? I thought. Wait, hold on. Said Zetsu as he brought out his spectacles to see the diary that he had. Shit! I mixed up the dates. Well, you what? Yes, I'm sorry. Seriously, the dates? Of all the things you messed up with, you messed up with the dates. Yes, I honestly believe it was October 12th. Oh my god, Zetsu. This was a golden opportunity for us, and you... Oh, I don't know what to say. I'm leaving. As the masked person left, Zetsu followed shortly after him. Now they had to wait and look for another opening and opportunity. While on the other side, the family of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki, which has just doubled, begin to live and start a happy and healthy life. As only a few years had passed, as the differences between the children begin showing. Menma was a knucklehead, and also like his mother, wanting to become a shinobi. Same could be said for Mito, who was quite intelligent like their father, and wanting to become a Konoichi, the strongest one. The odd one out of the family was Naruto, who, when asked what he wanted to become, said this. What do you want to become, Naruto? Asked Kushina, as Menma and Mito had already given their answers of becoming a shinobi and Konoichi. Huh? I don't know. I never thought about it. I mean, never gave it a thought. Said Naruto, as he slowly blinked at them with a small smile while scratching his face with one finger. Minato and Kushina looked towards one another and then towards Naruto. Well, nothing to worry about, son. You're quite young. I mean, some people find their dream quite late in their life. Really? Well, I hope so. I do find mine. Aside from Naruto being aloof and a bit slow, it became evident that he was a klutz when it came to learning the shinobi arts. Even the basic chakra exercises were too much for him. While meditating to unlock his chakra, he fell asleep. While trying to use after unlocking his chakra, he literally used too much and passed out. And it became a hazard for his health and for the surrounding people. And so Minato and Kushina both decided it would be for the best if Naruto didn't train for a while. And now Naruto was waiting for his 5th birthday, which was soon approaching. As Minato and Kushina were talking to one another, the birthday is approaching soon. What do you think we should get Menma and Mito and Naruto? Well, Menma wants some new scrolls of awesome jutsus, as he said Kushina. And as for Mito, she asked for Fuinjutsu scrolls. Those two certainly are following their own path. No, they're following after us. Yeah, but in their own way. Yes, in their own way, Minato. But I'm worried about Naruto. What should we get about him? How about we ask him? As Naruto was just sitting there and staring at a wall. Naruto? Naruto? Huh? Oh, Hey there, Dad. Mom, what is it? What are you staring at, son? Look at there. Those ants. Huh, they're climbing. Naruto, that's what they do. They live in colonies and they hunt. Oh, nothing. I just, placed a bit of my chocolate bar down and they arrived here and picked it up. I'm just saying just how far they can carry it. Wow. You, wow. I don't know about that, but son, said Minato, bringing back to the topic. How about your birthday? What would you like? He asked, very carefully because he knew that his estranged son would ask for something weird. He prayed not to. I don't know. Maybe a bowl of ramen? We're gonna eat that, son. We're all gonna go there. Maybe 2 bowls of ramen then? You can have as much ramen as you want, but is there any gift you like? I have everything I need, I guess. My 2 bowls of ramen and as much ramen as I can eat. As Minato and Kushina looked a bit concerned between one another and then towards Naruto. Right. I guess it's fine then. And so, that is how the 5th birthday party of the Uzumaki Namikaze siblings arrived. Menma, being the prideful and the oldest son, was with his father, meeting with the other adults and trying to charm them. As for Mito, she was with her mother, while Naruto sat there in a corner, watching with a lazy gaze as everything followed suit, as Shikamaru arrived and stood next to him. Hey there. Oh, hello. My name's Naruto. Nice to meet you. Name's Shikamaru Nara. So, you're one of the kids, huh? The kids of the Kages. Why are you sitting here, not like them? I don't know. Me, I guess? I guess we both can get along. Sometimes I too wish I was just a chair or a rock so I could let everything move past by. Did you say something? As Shikamaru realized that Naruto was someone who was even more zoned out than him. Respect. Someone who's not Nara, you're too much zoned out. And I can respect that. And that is how Shikamaru and Naruto met and became friends. That is, until later that evening while Naruto was brought in by Kushina after finding him in the corner with Shikamaru in the to be brought into center where Jiraiya suddenly with a puff of smoke appeared. Fear not, young ones. The gallant sage Jiraiya has arrived. Sensei, you're here. As the kids looked in shock as how a man had appeared, wearing wooden sandals and eye makeup, as Naruto looked at him. Wow, can you do that again? It wouldn't be surprised now, would it? But I want to see it again. Naruto, stop bothering Sensei, please. Anyways, it's nice to meet you, Sensei, said Minato, as Jiraiya then said, he must be the youngest, if you call him Naruto, right? Yes, I'm Naruto, Jiraiya Sensei. You can call me Jiraiya-sama, kid, or just Jiraiya. Call him Irasani Naruto, because that is what he is, writing pornographic novels and all that. Kushina, please. As Jiraiya said this, with a deep red blush on his face, Mito and Menma looked at him with varied eyes, while Naruto looked at him with same dead-fish eyes. Really? I like his stunt. I mean the one he pulled with poof and appearing. As now we see, Jiraiya then said, anyways, I brought in gifts. Here you go, kids. These scrolls that you asked for, and I did not know what to pick for Naruto, so here, I picked this up. What is that? Lottery tickets? Yeah, it's 1 million Ryus, if you hit the jackpot, that is. I bought 3 of them for you. And there's a second prize of 500,000 Ryus, and then there's the third prize of 100,000 Ryus. It'll be a damn luck if you get 100,000, kid. As Naruto scratched the first one, it's 100,000, right? It's the same number here. As Naruto scratched the second one in front of everyone, as it was the 500,000, as people now became quite shocked. Naruto won the third and the second prize. Wait, hold on. Did Naruto just won 600,000 Ryus? As Jiraiya literally had his jaw dropped. He was carrying the third and the second prize in a lottery that looked like a scam. As everyone gulped, Naruto, whatever happens, know that we're here for you. What would happen? If I win, I guess. Naruto scratched the third lottery as well lazily, and lo and behold, there it was, the third and the first lucky number. Naruto had won 1.6 million ryus at the age of 5. Menma and Mito had their jaw dropped to the ground alongside everyone in that room as Naruto then said, "Wow, wonder how many bowls of ramen I can buy with that." As Minato and Kushina looked towards one another, and then towards Jiraiya, whose jaw was literally dropped to the ground and eyes were bulging out of the sockets. How did you... I mean, getting one, but I... We don't know as well, Sensei. Jiraiya stopped functioning like a normal human because he couldn't process someone winning all three prizes in one go. He was carrying them all the journey back here and he could have used them, but he didn't. And so Jiraiya who bought these went and cashed them out and did even receive the cash. And once Naruto was handed all that cash in front of him, a few days later, Jiraiya then said, "What are you gonna do with this much, kid?" Menma and Mito Nesan said that we need a big house because they'd want to train and I want a pool as well in which I can swim at, since the water in the creek is too cold nearby. "That does it. How about we buy a home?" said Naruto. "More like construct a home, kid, because you're not gonna get any home like that here in Konoha." "Then it's settled. We're gonna build it." "Are you sure, son? I mean, we don't want you to use your money that you yourself made like this." "Nah, it's just a piece of paper. I don't care about it." As Naruto said this and shrugged his shoulder, he walked off. Jiraiya and Minato and Kushina stared at one another and the pile of money in front of them. That was the size of a couch and stacked up almost at their height. "Are you sure this kid is just, not a saint?" "I don't know what kind of good deeds did I do in my past life, but I'm sure I'm glad that I have a son like Naruto." And once Menma and Mita found out, both of them literally called Naruto in their room. "What is it, Nisan? Nisan, are you insane? With that money you could have done anything, Naruto." "Yeah, I wanted to eat a lot of ramen, but Kasan said that I can't eat all at once, and Kanoichi-san can cook all that much ramen. He might get sick." "You dumb idiot! It's not about the ramen! The money could be used for so much good." "I am using it for a home. I mean, you said that you wanted a training ground and a huge library, so we can have that now. And I can have my pool." As Minato, being a bit jealous and envious, still couldn't hate his little brother, so he hugged his brother. "You dumb idiot. I'm gonna make sure I train enough for both of us, because it's obvious that you're not gonna work." Who said I won't?" "Because I know so." And so, after a few months of processing and paperwork, Minato was able to acquire a piece of land, a huge one, at top of the Hokage monument, just behind it, near Konoha, within its territory. And so, on the day the construction was about to begin, every one of them arrived there with the construction team. "So, Hokage-sama, would you like to do the honors of just using this to create the outline, so we can begin construction?" As a shovel was handed by the constructor to Minato. "How about you do it, Naruto? For good luck." "I guess you're right." As Naruto literally just plunged it down as he jolted, feeling a vibration course through his whole body and the shovel. "It seems I hit something. Must be a rock." I don't think so." As Naruto brought it out, there was a gold on the edge of the shovel. And so, once the digging process began, it was a huge crater-sized chunk of gold. What the hell? In all my construction years, I have never seen someone hit jackpot like this. That thing is gold, Hokage-sama. You need to get that thing evaluated now. And so, the construction was halted, and by the evening, the jeweler from Konoha was brought in, and he was taking samples, and after doing so, he did the grading test. "This is 24 karat gold in raw form, and by the looks of it, I'll buy it off of you right now for 60 million ryus. That's my final offer." Uh, what do you... Wow, I did not knew, Minato said as he couldn't process that much money. Alright, fine, Hokage-sama, if that's too low, then 75, please, I'm begging you. That's the most I can do. I'll take it right out of your hands. Alright. I mean, it is kind of my land, so is it fine, Dad? It's, yeah, more than fine. And so, just like that, Naruto had 75 million ryus added. And once the house construction began and was completed within the 1.6 million ryus that Naruto had won through lottery, they all moved in and made a house moving party. And that is when the jeweler arrived and gave the payment. What the hell is that? As huge carts were brought in. And from there, the money was offloaded within the house. Oh, that's the payment of Naruto's huge chunk of gold that he sold. How much is it again? 75 million ryu. As Jiraiya literally froze and did a double take. Wait, what? 75 million? Yes. Naruto agreed to the deal before I could even process that much money. I mean, he doesn't even have to work. He basically has enough money equal to that of Konoha. As Jiraiya began to rub his chin, Sensei, what are you thinking about? How about you open an account in the Land of Fire? And there, tell Naruto to put his money in, to keep it safe. That is the most secure bank right now in the whole Land of Fire and Elemental Nation. And so, the next day the money was moved there, and lo and behold, Naruto won a jackpot there as well. Congratulations on being our 10,000th customer, and because of that, you will not be taxed for the rest of your life, no matter how much transactions you do. Said the bank, as Naruto shrugged it off and said, alright, that's cool. As Minato and Jiraiya looked towards one another, now a bit suspicious. As, while staying at the hotel, Naruto was sound asleep, Jiraiya and Minato looked towards one another. Sensei? Yeah, kid, I'm thinking about it too. I mean, once it could be a fluke, twice it could be a fluke, but 3 times in a row? Listen, we're here, right? There's something I want to test. It's a casino. Wait, what? A casino? What do you want to do there? Diamond Casino. I want to take Naruto there, just to see if he is able to win against them. But that's casino everyone knows is rigged. Even though it's the biggest attraction, nobody has won there. If anything, many rich people have lost their whole fortunes. And you want Naruto to go there? And that's gambling. I won't allow that to happen. Alright, just one slot machine, okay? Just once. Hear me out, Minato. I believe Naruto here is blessed by luck. Think about it. The scratch card event, and then you constructing your whole mansion and then hitting gold, literal gold on the first shovel. It was there from God knows how long, maybe even before Konoha. And Naruto just plowed that shovel down and it was gold. You're right. It was kind of weird, and the amount of money that he has by now, even if he retires, he doesn't have to work. Even his kids doesn't have to work. That is why I'm telling you, Diamond Casino. I just want to test there once. After that, we'll take him back. And so, they arrived the next morning after having breakfast to the Diamond Casino as soon as it opened in the near afternoon. What are we doing here? Oh, Naruto, we're gonna play a slot game. Would you want to play that? What is a slot game? Oh, nothing. You just insert the coin and pull the lever. And if you have the 3 aces, the leaf card, then you win. Oh, is that so? As Naruto was given a coin as he put it down, and Naruto pulled the lever down, and soon the slot machine began to turn, as on the 3 rolling balls, one by one began to appear the ace. As it hit a jackpot, Naruto's eyes lit up, because Naruto had won 1 million ryus from that machine alone, the small jackpot. As the worker of the casino arrived, well, this is quite odd. We were watching and observing, and this young man over here has won the slot game, and we will be more than happy to give you that money if you would like to right now, said the said casino worker. What do you mean by that? We would like to and leave, said Minato. Or you can double it, said the worker. How so? Said Jiraiya, being interested. Sensei, we can leave. No, I wanna play. See, the young man wants to play. It's a one-off card game, 1 million against a huge prize. If you are able to win, you will get 100,000 million yen. Ryus. That's absurd. That's the whole pool and worth of the casino. Yes, that was the last will of our owner, and we have been following it. Someone who is able to beat him in his own game will be the one to be the heir of this casino and all its wealth and fortune. And you have won the first game ever. That is 1 in a millionth of a chance. Would you like to take it and gamble it? What's a gambling? I like to play games. Can I play it, Dad? Alright, son. You can play it. He knew Naruto was already loaded, so 1 million Ryu was nothing much, so Minato agreed, and so the roulette game began. As Naruto was given the option, choose a number and a color, and put it all in, or as much as you want. Naruto went all in, being an excited kid, on 21 black. As the dice rolled, it landed right on there, shocking everyone. They tried to cheat, Jiraiya knew, but even then, the dice rolled there, where Naruto has said, impossible. As the checkboard lights blinked and Naruto had won 100,000 million Ryus. And he was now richer equally to the level of daimyo of Land of Fire, and had the whole wealth of the man who was the previous owner of the Diamond Casino. And Naruto placed it down in his bank, in the Land of Fire Capital Bank, and could use as much as he wants without any taxation or whatnot. Once Minato returned back with Jiraiya, it was evident Naruto was loved by gods and was the luckiest kid alive, because he just beat a casino who rigged each and every one of its game, and nobody in its history since its opening up until now has won a game in. And yet people go there just to beat them, so they can prove to themselves and everyone that they are the first one to beat. And now Naruto was that someone. The rumors, they begin to spread like wildfire. People begin to see Naruto as some sort of second coming of Kami or sage, because he was blessed by Lady Luck and everyone wanted a piece of that action. Within a few months, Naruto's home was targeted more than 10,000 times. People from everywhere were coming each and every day. Within hours, multiple attacks were happening. And Naruto, he was getting tired of that. Why are they so much bothering us? I can't even use the pool that I built. I know that you want to use the pool, son, but trust me when I say this. You can't, because if you do that now, there's a high chance that you might get targeted. We won't. Trust me. Nothing can happen to us. That Naruto. And lo and behold, whenever someone tried to break in after that, let's just say either they tripped, they got stuck, or they knocked themselves out. Embarrassingly, no matter how much of a strong assassins they were. Or they either were found by an envoy or walked right into a trap. That happened so many times that the jail of Konoha was filled to the brim, and even the land of Rice Country, Blood Prison, they had to send in a letter to Konoha to please stop sending prisoners towards them because they could not accommodate anymore. Naruto was scratching his head, and so was Minato, as he with Hiruzen and Jiraiya was inside the Hokage office, rubbing his head with his fingers, trying to relax his nerves. I just don't understand. We were attacked so many times, absurd amount of times. Something must have happened by now, but nothing. Not one bit. Want something to happen, Minato? No, God no. It's Naruto's luck. People are right that he's lucky, but this is what I was worried about, Sensei. That test at the Diamond Casino, it set off a chain of events that might be disaster for Naruto in the future. No, it won't be. Have you not noticed? Naruto uttered the words, nothing will happen to them, and no matter how many times they have tried after that, they have failed. So what? We're gonna just rely on his luck until it runs out? Your kid is lucky. Minato. That is something that is quite rare, even more so than the Shinobi network. Naruto can buy off this village 80,000 times and still have enough money to burn. You know how much observed that is? How much money does he has? He has the 10% wealth of the whole elemental nation itself as a one individual. Nobody has that much money. I did the stats, I read the reports, and Naruto is the richest kid right now in the whole elemental nation. I don't want him to be rich, I just want him to be normal and enjoy a normal life. He's a bit aloof and a klutz and a bit slow. What is he gonna do with so much money? He continues to ask me how much money does he have so he can eat the ramen all he wants. What do I tell him? That he and his kids and their kids and their kids and their kids can eat ramen as much as they want for the rest of their life? Calm down, kid. I know you're stressed. Suffering from success, one might say, said Jiraiya jokingly. It's not funny, Sensei, please. It is to me, to be honest, as Hiruzen chuckled as well. What are you so worried about? It's Naruto. Nothing is going to happen. If he says something won't happen, then that thing better sure as hell never happen. And so Naruto then arrived inside the Hokage office with his mother, Minato. Naruto has come up with a solution. What solution? He was talking with Mito when they heard over this and brought him here. About what? Tell your father what you told me. I was thinking, what if I use the money that I got and buy lands in all the different villages? In this way, they won't bother us anymore because I am legally a part of their village. That is a common law in everywhere in the elemental nation, said Hiruzen. You can't harm one of your own who has a property, and a huge one at that. With Naruto's wealth, you can buy the rest of the elemental nation's properties without any problem. And so huge pieces of lands, even barren ones, were being acquired. A huge cave was acquired in the Iwagakure village, as well as for Mizu, a huge abandoned land near the ocean was acquired. And then there was Kumo, where a huge barren land was acquired as well. As for Suna, nothing more than a few meters of sand and its dunes. And from Suna, it was acquired a huge oil well was found. And as for Kumo, there Naruto found diamond mine. And in Iwa, it was the gold and silver mineral mines as well, with chakra metal, the rarest earth metal that was needed by the elemental nations. As for Kiri, Naruto built a port there and a resort that was the main attraction, bringing in a lot of people there. In fact, in short, Naruto was making money from each and every village and hiring locals from there to bring money into their own villages as well. In this way, the other daimyos were afraid of him because Naruto's wealth was even more than their own, including most of the big nations now. Naruto bought off Konoha from the hands of the Land of Fire daimyo and now was the owner of the whole village. And now people, they lived under him and were kind of afraid, as in the council chamber, people were now respectful and extra careful when it was Minato speaking. Minato-sama, we wish to know, what does Naruto-sama aim as the new owner of the land of Konoha and all of our businesses? I know that he has vast resources, so we were hoping that he doesn't increase our rent. What rent? Everything is free for you. Just live and let live. As Naruto said these words, everyone was shocked. Minato was happy when he said these words. I have enough money that even if I spend, I won't be able to spend it, so I don't need any more. How about you guys have it? As everyone was just stunned, and the respect for Naruto as a leader and the owner of the land grew much more than that. Minato created file systems which allotted the plots and pieces of land to the people who resided there, and they did not have to pay any rents or taxes like the people paid back when they were under Land of Fire daimyo, because Naruto was too much rich. And as for the land, it was still owned by Naruto, so they were respectful to him. People began to move to Konoha from other villages and areas. It became so bad that the Land of Fire was almost barren, and he had to arrive and plead to Naruto to stop immigration in. Why should I do that? If people want to live, they can live anywhere. But because of your no tax rule, the people are leaving out. Alright, I'll put taxes, and everyone became quite scared until Naruto placed yearly taxes at one Ryu alone. That was it. People were moving there madly from Kumo, Iwa, Kiri, everywhere. And the the Kages of the said village wanted to buy out the land. Not wanted Naruto to buy the land as well. Naruto, being Naruto, just did that. Now the daimyos didn't own the land in which the other different villages lived, and all the villages were now Naruto's property. Minato had to sit down with Kushina and drank 8 huge cups of coffee just to process that. I'm not drinking tea anymore. I need more coffee. My head still hurts. How in the living hell did my son just became the sole owner of not one village, our village, but the rest of the elemental nation's big villages? I don't know, honestly, Minato. But it's a good thing. His businesses are in this sense safe, and everyone now is respectful towards him. Even Iwa and Kumo wouldn't try to do anything, because Naruto has placed the same rules there. And people are immigrating there as well, because Konoha is filled to the brim. As for Naruto, he was just relaxing, sitting inside his pool and enjoying life, unaware that he and his aloofness to wealth and the people around him was causing them headache. And as for Lady Luck and money, it was attracted to Naruto because Naruto saw it as a piece of paper and nothing worth more. All the while, everyone chased after it. As this is it where I will be leaving the story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my other channels as well. It's just that I was watching a video on YouTube. It popped up in my recommendation feed. It was Game Dev Tycoon gameplay video, but done by none other than the Spiffing Brit. I hope I said that name right. He's a YouTuber who basically is like Josh from Let's Game It Out. I watched both of them. Their content is amazing. They break the game physics and make absurd amount of money. And yeah, he just did that in that game, and I kind of wanted to do that somehow, and I came up with this. So don't hate me and enjoy the story because it's a lighthearted, fun one. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.